guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. We're in sort of like a weird angle here, but I thought it would...
Come in?
I thought it would be really fun to do an anime ranking. So I asked you guys on my Instagram story for some suggestions. I took a lot of them into account. And I also threw in some other ones on there and asked other people. So we have about 70 animes that we're going to be ranking today, which is a lot. I know. But I'm super excited. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you want to be a part. If you want to be a part of future videos like this, make sure you're following me on my Instagram as well as on my TikTok. And I feel like that's all I have to say. So let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Let's get this party started. So I am using this like tier anime maker. As you can see, this is the full screen for you guys. So there are a lot. I tried to put a good mix of things. You guys sent in a lot of really good suggestions. We're gonna rank them as peak being like 10 out of 10, would recommend. Amazing, I would say, I mean, obviously speaks for itself, like really, really good anime, but not like perfect. Then we have good, then we had mid AF, and then we have awful / I haven't seen. Because you guys put in a few that I haven't seen. I was gonna like X-nay them out, but then I was like, you know what? We'll put them in there and we can add them on there so you guys can see that. So, all right. The first one on here is Hamatora. This is a really fun anime. I actually discovered this through TikTok, and I watched this like a year or two ago. The animation is amazing. The intro is amazing, but it's not like the best thing since sliced bread. So I'm gonna put that under good. Okay. Next up is Carol and Tuesday. Very underrated low-key Netflix anime. I really like this one, but I'm like torn between amazing and good because I do think it is like a great anime. I love it. It makes me feel all the feels, but I don't know if it's like... Okay, I'm gonna put this at amazing for now, but based on our other ones, I may move it. So that's where we're going. Okay, Cowboy Bebop, a classic, amazing. Love it, 10 out of 10. I'm hopefully going to be doing like a new YouTube video about my top 10 animes I recommend for beginners, and it may or may not be on that list. Okay, the next one I'm probably gonna get crucified for.
What was it he said that got everyone so upset? Be kind to each other. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Tokyo Ghoul. Honestly, I tried to watch it once or twice and I could never finish it or get into it. I will probably give it a chance in the future, but for now it's gonna go in mid AF because it's just not, I don't know what it is. I love dark anime like that, but I just like could not get into it. And that's the tea. You probably are disliking this video the minute I put that there, but you know what? I'm sorry.
Boo! You stink!
Okay, next anime is Given, which is another musical anime. It is, if there was more singing, I would give it an amazing. It's good. It's good. So far, we don't have anything too bad. Okay, next up, Jujutsu Kaisen. Love this anime. I'm gonna put it at amazing. It's not peak, at least in the anime so far. I've unfortunately been seeing like a few spoilers here and there, so I definitely think it will have potential. Okay, next, My Hero Academia. I used to be obsessed. Like, I used to have a full shelf of My Hero Academia. I loved Shoto Todoroki, I loved Aizawa, and I love Tokoyami. I don't know what it was, but the more I watched it, the less like I got into it. So I'm gonna unfortunately put this one at mid AF. I think I might try to pick it back up. Let me know if I should. I hear it's getting really good right now, but yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Next is Dragon Ball. I actually just did Dragon Ball Super because it's the only one I've really seen besides a few of the movies, and I didn't want to like give an opinion on things I don't necessarily know. Like, obviously, when I was younger and I would watch Toonami, it would be on the TV. I never watched it in sequential order besides Super. It didn't break the mold for me, but it's a classic. I'll put it at good. I think it's like medium. Like, I don't think it breaks the mold, but if you like fighting, it's good. Next is Dorohoro. So underrated. It's an Amazon Prime anime. It's also a reboot. I haven't seen the original, but I really liked this anime, so I dare say it's peak. I dare say. Also, Queen Bee does an amazing intro song for it, so it's like, bro, come on. Okay, Blue Lock. This one is a little hard for me because I feel like if I was taking the manga in account, I would put it at peak, but if I'm putting the anime in account, I'm gonna put it at amazing because it's an amazing anime. I just think that, like, the animation can get a little lazy. Like, the overhead shots are very CGI-y, very, like, 3D rendering. It's not for me. And there are a lot of hype moments, but there are also a lot of low moments. So overall, it's an amazing anime. I love it so much. I just wouldn't say it's quite peak, but it's really fucking good. Excuse my language.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, Kuroko's Basketball. Like I said, we got a good mix. We got sports animes, we got romance, we got Shounen, we got a lot going on here. So Kuroko's Basketball, I really liked it. It's not by any means like realistic, let's be honest, but it's really fun. I kind of want to put it at amazing, but I don't. It's a really good show. Like, it would be in the upper rankings of good. I don't think it matters where I put these things, but I'm gonna put it at the upper ranking of good, so you know I think it's really good. Okay, next is my favorite romance of all time, Wotakoi, or Love is Hard for an Otaku, peak. The sad reality is it will never get fully animated, but I've read all the manga, I pirated the crap out of it. I like joined this like really scammy looking like Google Drive to like see leaked chapters of it. It's great. If you're an anime romance fan and you're looking for like romance between adults, it's the one for you if you haven't seen it. So that to me is peak romance. Followed by Horimiya, another romance anime. It is also one of my favorites romance wise. Granted, I haven't seen a lot in the genre, but it is not quite at Love is Hard for an Otaku level. I do have some underlying issues with it. For starters, I feel like the character completely changed who he was for her, but it's good. It's amazing.
Okay,
It's amazing.
It's peak. Okay, Death Parade. I feel like it's really underrated. Okay, Death Parade, I'm gonna put it amazing. It's really good. It's really a really quick watch. I really love the story. It's good. It's great. Okay, Sword Art Online. I feel like if I'm putting just season 1 into account, amazing. My cat is like playing in the background. Really amazing anime. However, you lost me when there was like the weird incestual plot line with his cousin in like season 2 or 3. And I immediately was just like turned off from the anime. So because of that, I'm gonna put it at mid AF. Again, season 1, amazing, but because of that, I just like truly, they lost me. Like, whew, gone. Okay, Promise Neverland. I believe I split this up into season 1 and season 2. I believe. I really hope. I don't see the icon right now, but season 1 was peak anime. Like, such a good anime. I can't even fathom. I'm like trying to look for the season 2 icon, because if we don't have it, it's gonna change its ranking. Okay, here's season 2. I mean, season 1 was like peak, amazing. Season 2, oh, it won't let me grab it. I have to grab an order. Season 2 is gonna be on awful. One of the worst things. They massacred that show. I haven't read the manga, It makes me want to see if the, you know, the story was well portrayed or not. Season 1 though of Promised Neverland had me at the edge of my seat. Phenomenal. Okay, Fairy Tail. We love Fairy Tail. I've cosplayed from Fairy Tail. Will we ever get the 100-year quest or 1,000-year quest, whatever it is? Who knows? They made that announcement and then dropped off the face of the planet. I'm gonna put it at good. There are a lot of downs, like with, no, I'm gonna put it, there's like a nostalgia factor for me. I'm gonna put it at good, because I did have to take a break from this for a few years, just because it did get a little boring. Overall, it's a really good anime, but like some older animes, it's a little bit slower, so. Next is Tower of God. Not much to say on it other than it's amazing. Really excited for season 2. The plot twist got me for sure. I mean, it's like they hate me. It's like they hate me. Okay, Free, honestly, it's not a good anime. The guys are just really hot. I'll be the first to admit.
You're so conceited, Glenn. You're so conceited.
The thing is like, as much as I've seen all of it, movies included, I just feel like I can't put it on the same line as Kuroko's Basketball, so it is gonna go as mid AF, but just know I'm very committed to watching it. It's just not good, unfortunately. Dr. Stone, I love Dr. Stone. It's a really, really fun anime. I mean, the art style is a little bit weird, but I really, really think it's an amazing anime, and I'm super excited for everything that's happening right now. Okay, the next anime is Tony Kawa Over the Moon for You. I have not seen this, so it's gonna go on the haven't seen. I would watch it, I feel like, based on what I saw, but I just haven't seen it, so it's gonna go on that little area. Okay, One Punch Man, I love it. Easy. Yuri on Ice. Ugh. The way they have had a chokehold on me with this movie. Like, just release it. What is happening? It's good. It's not amazing. It's good. I'm very excited. This next one is this is actually one of my best friend's favorite anime, one of them. It's good. It's really good. I wouldn't call it amazing because it is kind of slow, but it's good. It's good. It's a good anime. I recommend it. Black Clover. My cat's name is Asta. I think it's amazing. To me, it's one of the best new gen anime out there. Yeah, I love it. Chainsaw Man. I really, really love the manga. And I think they did the gore a lot of justice in the anime. I'm gonna put it at amazing with all the manga into account. Out of the Dark Trio, from what I've seen, it is not necessarily like the best out of the Dark Trio, but it is really, really good. I love the manga. I don't know what it was about when I watched the anime. I didn't have the same excitement, but it's an amazing story, so. Next is That Time I Got Reincarnated into a Slime. I've cosplayed Milim. I love Milim. I love Valdora. I love Rimuru. I love the story. I'm not the biggest Isekai fan because I think it can be a little bit redundant, but this is a good one. This is a really, 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 really good one. Next is Naruto. I believe Naruto is also split up between Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Naruto, I feel like for the nostalgia factor, I'm gonna put it at amazing. There's a lot of filler, but it's the nostalgia. Like, it's not in my top 5, it's not even in my top 10, but it is in my top 20. So yeah. Inuyasha is sort of the same thing for me. Inuyasha was my very first anime ever. I remember staying up until like 3 or 4 a.m. We're setting an alarm to like wake up at that time to watch this with my friend Danielle in middle school. So for me, for the nostalgia of it all, I'm gonna put it at good because like really it did not age well, but yeah. yeah. It was my first anime. It's got a very special place in my heart. Okay, I accidentally put that Tonikawa anime on twice. We're gonna ignore that. Ranking of the Kings. This took me too long to watch. Peak. 10 out of 10. Made me cry, made me feel all the feels. I'm so excited for it to come back. I'm like, I'm kind of upset with how season 1 ended, but I understand it all. I love Boji. It's such a good anime. It makes you feel all the feels. It definitely deserved to win the awards that it won, and I should have watched it sooner. Okay, next is Tokto-P. I was really excited for this. The music is really great. I saw a TikTok edit. The guy looked very attractive. It was just boring to me. It didn't do it to me. It kind of just felt like a long advertisement for the new mobile game that was coming out. It just didn't hit, so I'm gonna put it at awful because it just really wasn't good. My Dress Up Darling, it's really, really cute. I wouldn't put it at amazing, but it would be at like the top part of good. Like, I definitely look forward to the next season. I love it. As like a cosplayer, it's really fun to like see these characters, and I actually started it like before my cosplay journey, so now like it feels a little bit closer to home.
I wanna go home.
Gangsta. I feel like this is a really underrated anime. It never got finished, but it's really, really good. I'm gonna put it at good because it's not quite amazing. It's a good watch. I finished it in a day. Next, okay, this next one, the person that submitted it, I feel like this was a gag. I made a TikTok about how like I have tried to watch this anime, which is ReZero, and it's just not for me.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
I don't like harem. I don't like isekai that much. It's not interesting. He annoys the ever-living shit out of me. And from what I saw, all the characters are just kind of bland. So I feel like it was a gag because this person commented on my video very nicely and respectfully disagreed. And it's one of his favorite animes. But for me, I'm gonna put this at awful/haven't seen because it's not worth my time. Summertime Rendering. This one, the first few episodes were really good. Like, I feel like it peaked at like the first festival when everyone kind of like got murked, spoiler warning. And then from there it was like a little bit harder, but those episodes when it was really good, I did not want to turn it off. Like, it was great. I'm gonna put it at amazing because it is a really, really amazing anime. It just definitely had its lows, for sure. And I feel like, yeah. We're gonna put it at amazing. Konosuba, or Konosuba, I have been seeing this a lot on my Crunchyroll. It's been suggesting it, but unfortunately I haven't seen it. The cosplays are super duper cute for it though, so I definitely will watch that, and maybe you guys can encourage me to do it. Hunter x Hunter, peak. What can I say? Haikyuu, peak. What can I say? Death Note, peak. What can I say? All three of those are in my top 5. Nothing more to be said. To me, peak fiction. Toradora, one of the worst romance animes I have ever wasted my time on.
You're just the worst.
I don't think it's god awful, but I do think it's really freaking mid. Bungo Stray Dogs. I love Bungo Stray Dogs. This last season was really, really good, and they've already confirmed season 5, I think. And it's gonna be coming out in July, which I'm super excited for. I feel like I'm gonna put that at amazing. One Piece, peak, nothing more to be said. Food Wars, peak, nothing more to be said. Tokyo Revengers is like a hit or miss for me. I really, 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 really like the stories. Like, I love some arcs, and some of them are not as good. I really like the last one, although a lot of people didn't, just because I love Mitsuya. He's my favorite character. So I'm gonna put it at amazing. I don't think it's quite peak. Super Crooks. This is a really good one. Underrated Netflix anime, kind of similar to Great Pretender, which I don't think is on this list / nobody suggested. But if you like superhero movies or TV shows like Invincible, this one is really, really, really amazing. I'm trying to figure out, I'm torn between peak and amazing. I think I'm gonna put it at like the upper end of amazing, even though, like I said, doesn't rank within. But because of that, like, I'm so tempted to move Naruto down to good. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it there. 86. This is a recent watch of mine. I really loved it. It reminds me a lot of Violet Evergarden, which is one of my favorites. It had me on the edge of my seat. I just don't think I can consider it necessarily peak. Especially because I heard that the manga got canceled, so I think it just sort of got wrapped up, but I'm trying not to think about that. I just don't think it was quite peak, but it is really freaking good, y'all. Record of Ragnarok. This one is like under the radar Netflix. I know a lot of people don't like it. I like it. I think it's amazing. Not quite peak, but it's amazing. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in a Dungeon? I actually surprisingly liked this anime up until like season 3, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. So I'm gonna put this at mid. It's okay. Love is War is like pretty peak romance. Even if you don't like romance anime, it's really fun, it's fast paced, it's not like your typical romance anime, so it's peak for me. God of High School. I would say this is good.
It's good.
Good.
It had me hooked. I would watch a new season if they made a new season, but I don't think it quite deserves to be in the same area as some of the other ones in Amazing. Just out of respect. So it is a good one, but Tomodachi Game is amazing. I really liked it. Excited for season 2. Your Line April. It's April. It's amazing. It's so sad. So sad. Sailor Moon. For the nostalgia, I'm gonna say it's good. I think I have a lot going on in Amazing, and I don't think for nostalgia alone I can put it in Amazing. It's a really fun story. I have some issues with Tuxedo Mask Man, whatever. I'm a Sailor Mars girly though. Let me know what you are in the comments. Yeah. Mob Psycho, amazing. Amazing. Assassination Classroom is peak for me. I bawled my eyes out like a little baby at the end. Yeah, it's a good one. Erased. This is in my top 5. This is one of my favorite animes of all time. I feel like if you like Summertime Rendering and you haven't seen Erased, you'll really like it, and vice versa. It's a really, really good story. For me, I think it's slightly better, or a little bit more slightly better than Summertime Rendering. It definitely has a lot of highs and not as many lows as Summertime Rendering. It's definitely not as like action-packed. It's more detective mystery than Summertime Rendering, but they have a lot of the same like themes going on. Yeah, I love it personally. Kodoro Lives Alone. This is a recent watch for me, but it's peak. The art style is a little bit funny, but it's really, really sad. I really hope they do a new season. If for some reason they're not going to do a new season, I'm definitely going to read the manga because it's that good. The Case Study of Vanitas. I really like this story. I really love the character design and the world. I don't, however, think that it could be amazing based on what I have in Amazing, but it's definitely in like it's edging on the on the cusp of amazing and good for me, personally. Jojo, peak. The second part of part 1 wasn't my favorite, but beyond that, I've cosplayed 2 JoJo characters at this point. Peak. Naruto Shippuden. I love it. I feel like it belongs with like the original Naruto. They're both amazing. Vivi's Fluoride-Eyed. I'm torn between amazing and good for this one. The fights were so beautifully choreographed in this anime if you haven't seen it. Also like a time travel-y sort of like sci-fi anime. It's really, really good. But do I put it at good or amazing? This is like the hardest decision. I'm gonna put it at amazing. Devilman Crybaby, amazing. Demon Slayer, amazing. Violet Evergarden. I feel like if there wasn't such a huge age gap between Gil and Violet, it might be at peak. but it is like really one of my favorites. I'm gonna put her at peak. Seven Deadly Sins. This is another anime that I was really committed to. I really loved this anime, and then after a while it just got milked. Like, milk to all hell.
Got milk.
So this one is gonna go at mid-AF for me. I just feel like with what I have in the good column, it just is not worth being next to those animes personally. So that's why. Attack on Titan, peak. Vinland Saga, peak. Oh, quintessential quintuplets. I mean, I get it, boys. Maybe potentially girls as well. I just, like, harems are not for me. They're just not. So I'm gonna go haven't seen, awful, would probably never see. Like, I feel bad putting this one anime in this awful haven't seen, because, like, that is truly the only one I would be interested in watching that I haven't seen. Promise Neverland, awful. God awful. So horrible. Don't know what they did. They massacred it. Okay guys, so that was the final ranking. I'll put it up here so you guys can see it. Let me know what you think. Let me know all the ones you agree or disagree on. Or if you want to see another video like this, I feel like it might be cool to do like characters, like ranking anime characters. Like I said in the video, I'm also going to be doing my top 10 anime for beginners soon, so give me a thumbs up, because if I know you guys want that, I'll definitely record it sooner. I think that's all I have to say. Like, subscribe. Thank you guys for almost 100 subscribers. It's wild. You guys really like the figure collecting video, so I'll make sure to try to do hauls or something else with figure collecting soon, but it would def help if you guys gave me some suggestions. Follow me on social media so you can see what I'm doing when I'm not here. And yeah, bye.